Good afternoon, YouTube. Just wanted to give you a day after report on the 42 tooth cassette. This is the SunRace model 11 to 42. I put in the wolf tooth road link adapter, and I did have a few adjustment issues. I put a new chain on, so I normally used to pull out one link out of my chains, but this one I decided to try full length, and actually it lets me get to all the gears. I can even run big. I'm in the big ring up front, and you can see I can go down to the little ring. I can come up here, up even to big. Pretty much maxed out there on the arm, but I guess that's all that matters. And drop down a bit. I'll go into the middle ring here, and I can drop into the small ring up front. Slow the wheel down there so it's not so noisy. You can see it shifts really nice, and I'm in the small up front, big in the back, and that works good. And the nice thing is I can backpedal too. I can't backpedal in the middle ring on the triple, but I can backpedal in the small ring, so that's good. So that's supposedly a problem. The main thing I ran into is I was so used to running this B tension screw all the way in. I have a longer screw than original. This is a 16 millimeter long screw. Before I put the road link in, I had that screw maxed out, and that's what I was trying to do after I put the road link in, and that was actually messing up the shifting. So what I did, you can see how close the upper pulley is to the cassette, but that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to just have it up tight like that, and then that solved all the shifting problems. Just drop that in there. So I put on a new 10-speed KMC chain. This is the X10L in silver. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that combination just works like a dream. Yeah, the 42, the 20 up front, 42 in the back, makes a really big difference going up hills. I just tried it on a few steep hills and then jumped back to the 36 tooth. You know, the 36 is pretty good, but boy, you drop into that 42 tooth gear and it's quite dramatic. I like the shifting. It'll take me a while to get used to the jumps. See, I think it's 11, 13, 15 are the same as my old Shimano cassette, but then instead of going to 17, it's 18, 21, 24. The old one I think did 2 teeth up to the low 20s, and then it jumped up. So there's a bigger jump in here than before. But yeah, aside from having a little adjustment problems and having that B tension screw in too far. So once I decided to back it all the way out, so it's only in just a little bit. So you can see the top of the idler pulley is right there, and then the cassette picks up the chain right after that point. And that seems to be the key. When I had the B tension screw in farther, I was down about like that, and that wasn't working. I guess the key is you put that road link in and you got to back out on your B tension screw. You don't need an extra long screw there. With the 42, just a regular tension screw and that road link, and that is a really nice setup. So just wanted to show you that in action and give you an update on how it works. The road link says 40 teeth is the maximum. Don't consider even trying it with 42, and also don't try it with a triple. I find it actually works better with a triple. So I have a triple crank up front. This is the chain line, but it works. If I go to the middle ring, it'll jump off of the 42 if you backpedal, but with the triple ring in there, it works. And the other thing I like is that now this 36 tooth that I use quite, I'll probably still mainly use the 36 tooth, The 36 tooth gives me a much better chain line off of the low cog up front. So now I don't put as much stress on the chain when I'm using the 36 tooth gear. I didn't really think about that at the time, but I think that makes a pretty good setup. Yeah, I just wanted to show you the finished product, new chain, new cassette, all adjusted, running 1142, and I think I saved a little weight in the process since I went with the aluminum 42 tooth version. I think I'm an ounce or two lower weight, and I've got a wider range. Basically pick up one extra gear at the bottom end. That's good, and now I can actually shift into all 30 gears if I wanted to. I don't anticipate ever using all 30. You just don't need them all, you know. So I run the small ring up to about the middle of the cassette. I can run the middle ring over the whole cassette, and then I run the upper ring pretty much from 5 out to 10. And a little more finicky on the adjustment in the 1136. It was pretty unhappy until I found the right combination of settings, and then once you get it dialed in, it shifts just as well as the 1136. It's just less tolerant of being out of adjustment. And again, thumbs up to the folks over at Sun Bike in San Jose. They had the Road Link in stock. I asked them about it on a Saturday night. They replied they had it in stock. I picked one up Sunday morning and had it installed and riding Sunday afternoon, so that was pretty handy. So anyway, just wanted to show you that completed setup and give you a ride report. Works really well. I'm happy with it. If you're looking to do that, it's definitely a thumbs up. So if you found that video interesting, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, thanks for watching.